Hi there, I am doing a tag to Masha's Top Tarot Trumps, and I'm looking at a bunch of decks and trying to figure out my Top Tarot Trump Fool. And so I'm just going to show you some, and then I think I'll try and make a choice. And I love this Fool because this is from the Pierre Medine second edition, and it was a foundational Fool for me. And so I really love, and I think it's so cute with his cat, and I just am enchanted with this one. This, I always love this Fool. I don't know what it is, but it just makes me laugh, and it's so cute and sweet, and he just seems going out into the wide world ocean, just being brave. His glasses are underneath. He has these little steam, probably a little steam engine in there, and then I just think it's adorable. This Fool from the Stunning Tarot, I just have always thought was just precious and beautiful, and I really love it. And it really made me see things different when I first got that deck. This is the Fool that I think of as the Fool. It's the Thoth, and it's how I see the Fool. But I'm also like open to all these other Fools. This was a Kickstarter I backed. This is from the Blood Moon. I saw this card and I backed the deck on Kickstarter. So it was, this card just kind of blew my mind when I saw it a little bit. And it just made me see the Fool a little different. I know this is in my top 5, but it's amazing. Frere here as the Fool with his golden boar. And Frere is such a good representation of a god playing the Fool, because he likes everybody. Everybody kind of likes him. And he's so adventurous, and he just goes out and does things. And he does it with just love in his heart and this amazing spirit. And so I think this is a perfect depiction of a god as a fool. So those are some of the ones I'm looking at. And I have to narrow it down to 5. So that's what we're going to do today. And I've spent quite a bit of time narrowing it down to these. This is from the Tabula Mundi. This is for sure, I can't imagine this won't be in my top 5. The Fool is walking into a wormhole. And this also was one of those cards that just changed my view of the Fool a little bit. And I just absolutely love this card. This was a deck that was my first deck, the Tarot Balbi, and I didn't really read with it that much, but it was the first deck I ever got, and I love the Fool in this, and I love the tiger and how he's going on the road. I just think it's cool. This is a Magician's deck, and it's a Marseille style deck, and oh, I love this Fool. I just think it kind of is perfect in its own way. And it's going into the astral realm, as you probably figured that out. But it's really cool. And I really love that one. This is from the Tarot of Meditation. The Jaeger Tarot is also what it's called. And it was published in Laguna Beach, California. And I've spent a lot of time in California, so it kind of has a fun connection. But I always laugh at this one because I'm like, where are your pants? Why do you have a shirt? Where are your pants? Did you leave your pants somewhere? So this one just always makes me laugh. Another one that I think is just a fantastic Fool is from Navigator's Tarot of the Mystic Sea. And he's coming out of the cosmos, and he's surfing and he's surfing on the ether. And then we see a rocking horse here and a whale here and a blue sylph here. And I just love this depiction. I think it's really cool. And I've had this deck for so long. It's a Thoth-based deck, which is the system I'm most familiar with. And I just think this is a cool card too. And then this is from a new deck that I just recently got. And it looks like there's a baby in there. And then the heart is chained to the baby because they fell so deeply in love with their child. So I just think that's a really cool Fool. And just that when you become a parent and that feeling, it's so amazing. And then the Masonic Tarot, which is incredible. And this isn't so much jumping off a cliff and not where you're going. It's an intentional walk into spirituality, intentional walking into the path that you want to go. So I think this is very cool. So I'm choosing between all these decks. I sometimes don't know how to choose. So okay, I know this is going to be one of my top 5 because I had never seen anything like this, and I just fell in love with this Fool, and it's so meaningful, and I love it, and it's a modern depiction, which I also like. And I think that I need to choose between, maybe I can narrow it down. Okay, so that's one. Or maybe I want to choose between these 3. I love this. But this is, I think this one's out. Just because I think I like these 2 more. I don't know, but I think right now I just need to make choices. I really love this, but I think I'm going to go with this one. Just because of the way it depicts things. I really love it. Okay, so I'm going to pick between these. And I think if I'm picking between these, I'm going to pick the Tabula Mundi Fool. Because I think this does something in a different way that I had never seen before. And it made me feel something different. And I've had this deck for a number of years. And I just am always amazed by this card. I used it for a deck and walk, probably, I don't know, was that 2020 maybe? I used this deck for my deck and walk. And it's such an amazing deck, and I love this art too. That's another thing. So I'm picking this one. That's 3. Okay. I think I'm going to take out the Runic Tarot. I don't know if I can let that one go. As much as I love this, and I do, I think I'm not going to pick it for this. I just think it's so cute. But I think that there's other cards that are more representative of my journey with the Fool. Oh, man. This is so hard. I kind of want to pick this one because it was so foundational for me. Oh, man. It's so hard. But I really love that one. I also love this one so much from the Stunning Tarot. But I think I'm not going to choose it. So, and I love this, but it's newer. And I don't have a strong connection with the card, but I think I will probably develop it with time. But I do really, really like this depiction. But I think these are going to be my 5. And so because this was just so foundational to me learning to read tarot, it's hard for me not to choose my Thoth deck for the Fool, because it starts off our journey. I don't know. So I'm picking that one as my 5th. So those are my 5, and I'll go through what each of well, this is the Thoth. This is the Pierre Medine. This is the Tabula Mundi. This is the Blood Moon. And this is Terra de Mages. And I'll put all these names down below, but I am really late to this tag because I just wasn't in town when it started last year. And so I got kind of behind. And so I am late to this. But I really wanted to join in last year and I didn't get a chance to. This is not what I thought I'd pick. Interesting. And at the same time, this makes total sense. So I'm pretty happy with my choices. So those are my 5 Fools, starting off the top tarot trumps.